B-Leaguers, here we are. We're nearly at the end of the season. Pretty sad. And as usual, your boy here did well in the playoffs. So what I've done is I've written a letter to Santa and asked if next year he can give me a bit more luck in the playoffs. So I've even done a picture of Santa there and written down. My wish list was a bit disappointing to score 320 and have Giles have those scores that went off. Congratulations to the 4 boys that went through. For our fallen soldiers, Frothy had a great draft, to pick up Travion Henderson and Tyler Warren with those 2 sort of mid to early firsts, smash hits, somehow getting Jamar Chase. I'm still trying to rack my brain how that worked. So the future's bright for him. Sorry, that's the dog. Also out is Baz. Looking at his team, he had an average score of less than 250. When you take away that 420 or whatever he had, to think that he actually made the playoffs at all, let alone being 8-6, was amazing. Doesn't have any future draft capital, but certainly should be happy with how he's done in that first year in the league. And then another person that is out is our commissioner. He actually gets to pick a bit earlier this time because he usually makes the final. So he's usually picking 13 or 14. He's got a great team, so I'm sure he'll do well with those picks. And yours truly, I've got some picks to actually maybe have a crack next year in the league. I'm a bit more confident. I've been saying, I think I've said before on videos, that next year was a bit more confident than this year. All right, on to our matchups. Okay, we've got the Brock Nest Monster against Ursay's Ghost. I'll do that so you're not looking at my face. Both teams are pretty stacked. Frothy's got some great things coming out of his lineup. It's just going to be if players like JT and Tyler Warren can actually produce. Not too much to play for apart from just positions in the draft. We'll slide past this one because these are the big boys, and we'll go down to Gay all the way against hashtag selling season. So again, these are the 2 boys from the north that are knocked out. I'll give Rose the advantage for this one. As I said, it was amazing that Baz made it as far as he did. And then we've got the lower bracket. So the loser of these are going into the toilet bowl. It would be great to see someone apart from Jace have this because he's already got 1 punishment. Rome wasn't built in a day against as good as Arnie's slot. I do like Rich's lineup. I think Jace is going to need to do something pretty special to get a win here. And bye against guess who's back? Shady's back. Harrow has sold quite a few recently. He does have Joe Burrow. He's got a few pieces, but you'd like to think that Alex should be able to win this one and avoid any punishments for him for this year, and has been an improved year. Looks like we've got Violet Crumble over Crunchy versus From the Mud. This must be a positioning battle in this lineup. Grant's teams, when you've got Mayfield, CMC, Bucky Irvin, Zay Flowers, Shaheed and Pickens, Juan Johnson and Mike Evans, you'd fancy yourself, but who knows with the way that his lineups go. And then on to the big boys, the ones that are left. We'll start in the south, the stronger division. Penthouse to Shithouse against Playoff Taco. Giles currently playing Patrick Mahomes at quarterback. Don't think you're going to get too many points out of him, mate. Both teams are stacked. The thing with Giles, last week he just had every player he had just got touchdowns, and St. Brown got 50 or something, and it was just, obviously playing Kyle Pitts now. Drake London could be back this week, so don't expect another 50 burger out of him. And then in the north, Sweaty Wet Dreams against Trust the Stress. I've said for a long time that James's team is pretty unreal. Matt's lacking in a couple of areas, but he's really strong in IDP. Obviously got George Kittle that's going to score well as well. So should be some good lineups, and I'd say there'll be some changes between now and when they kick off. So should be some good matchups. Look, we've got a former champ in the north against someone that's done well for a number of years that hasn't been the champ. And then in the south, we've got the current champ against someone that's done well for a number of years. So considering that I fall into the category of where James and Tits are, has never won it, I'll be hoping that those boys can have a chance. All right, that's it for this week. For those that are still in, and catch you next time.